So imagine you see this advertisement for a fun day out with the kids, you know? It looks like a beautiful Candyland, Willy Wonka type factory. You know, something for the family to enjoy. Yeah, and then you get this. What looks like a abandoned crack house that they threw a few little candy decorations in. Yep, yeah, that's a meth lab. The Oompa Loompas are learning how to cook meth now. Oompa Loompas gotta make themselves useful, I guess, trying to stay in business. So this is the Willy Wonka experience that opened up recently in Glasgow, Scotland. And let me just say, it's refreshing that some weird shit isn't happening in the US for once. Like, it's always America, or Florida. And yeah, this event did not go well at all. Yeah, in fact, the police were even called. We'll get to that. So this all started with these pictures and advertisements from the event's website. Indulge in a chocolate fantasy like never before. Capture the enchantment with some sick-ass AI generated photos in the back. And you know, I think that's where they went wrong in the first place. Using AI to generate promo images. Like, how the fuck does that work? Like, hey guys, let's use AI to generate hyper unrealistic images of Candyland that we could never even make possible in even the slightest way. Because it's AI generated. Brilliant, and then let's take that and add a crack house vibe to it. Your journey begins in an enchanted garden with giant sweets, vibrant blooms, mysterious looking sculptures, and magical surprises. Wow, yeah, that looks very beautiful. Looks like something the kids will enjoy. Crack house. This is the fucking garden? This is supposed to be that? Navigate through peculiar but enchanting gardens, collecting beans of all colors. And by navigate, we mean walk 10 steps in a straight line through the building. Cause there's nothing here. It's an empty building. Except the people that we scammed. And here comes the Oompa Loompa. Serving your kids methamphetamines. That's a different kind of beans. Methamphetamines.
I'm not joking.
This is just extremely depressing. There is like one decoration per 10 square footage of this building, and your kid is getting rationed out like 3 jelly beans for $45 to get in. Who knows? Perhaps you might be able to grow your very own enchanting garden. What the fuck does that mean? This event barely has anything for them to eat, let alone grow. In fact, they'd probably be better off going and growing their own garden. They would definitely have more food than you can provide for them. In the Imagination Lab, prepare to be captivated by a visual spectacle. And by visual spectacle, we mean a fully functioning meth lab. Operated by an Oompa Loompa. Learn how to make your crack whores respect you and get your product out and... Bro, what the fuck is this? That literally looks like a meth lab. Operated by a depressed Oompa Loompa. And also, what business does this Oompa Loompa have with all this chemistry equipment? I hope they're trying to find the formula of how the fuck this event went so bad.
These are like the photo bits there. What a waste of money.
I mean, you can see how empty this factory is. There's like the bare minimum decorations. Like, it's like they were like, you know what? Let's just use AI to generate everything about this event. Wait a minute. Why didn't the AI generate the decorations? Oh, guys, I'm so sorry, guys. We thought the AI was going to generate this stuff. It's not our fault. It's the AI's fault. We thought it was going to generate everything. You know, I guess you can't say that they lied because they do have a small little tapestry of one of the AI images, so... There you go. I guess you can't say they didn't have what they promoted. So yeah, as you can see, this event promised a lot. So when people showed up to what looked like an Oompa Loompa trafficking ring, it's understandable that they called the police. So yeah, parents apparently called the police and they were saying that their kids were in tears, which honestly is kind of just a funny scenario in general. Like, I just imagine a bunch of helpless adults just standing there like, oh, fuck, all of our kids are crying. What do we do? And then one parent's just like, we should call the police. It's like, what? Calling the police because your children are crying? Ah, yes, ossifers. Them over there. Those are the crying children. Take them out, please. Now, I think my favorite part about this event is this random ass character that their AI generated called the Unknown.
What is that? It's the unknown.
Are we
supposed to know who that is? I mean, is he from something?
Yeah, like is he from a local commercial or?
Whose fucking idea was it to have this thing at a children's event? Buddy looks like Michael Jackson coming for your kids. You can literally hear all the kids like crying and bawling in the background because what the fuck was that thing? Like that thing's horrifying. And then the dude's just like, hey kids, what's the scariest thing to the human mind? The unknown. It's like, what? Which also actually makes no sense because if that's the unknown, then it's no longer unknown. It's just this guy Kevin in the mask over here. Imagine this dude's just like, hey kids, you wanna know what the scariest thing in the world is? Just imagine everything you don't know, you dumb little shit. You don't know what's in your closet at night in the pitch black. You don't know what could be under your bed. You don't know who's running around in your house while you're sleeping. The concept of the unknown. That's it, folks. That's the attraction. Enjoy your crying and sobbing little pussies. Little pussy-ass kids.
As the soup flavor full of scary face. Oh my God. Scare the great unknown. Wonderful.
Why did he do that?
So yeah, they literally have this weird-ass dude in like a metal-looking mask doing some like weird movements behind a mirror. And that's supposed to be the unknown, I guess. It's something, all right, that's for sure. Let's start with not safe for kids. You know, it's like they were like, how can we take this child's Willy Wonka event and make it worse? You know what? Let's ask AI. How can we make Willy Wonka crackhead house for kids worse? Unknown. 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 The unknown. Everybody's scared of the unknown. Oh my God, that's brilliant. No, sir. I think the AI is just broken. It doesn't know what to answer. Shut up right now. We're on to something. I have 3 hours to get this crack house fully operational, okay? So some of the actors from the event, such as the meth head Oompa Loompa, actually came forward and are bashing the event.
The said Oompa Loompa from the Willy Wonka Chocolate Experience disaster, her name is Kirsty Patterson and she is a character actress. So Vulture found her and did an interview with her, and in the interview she says that she got this job from Indeed, which isn't a place where she gets, jobs like this normally from.
Got the job on Indeed. Yeah, that should have been the first red flag. An acting job on Indeed. For an Oompa Loompa. What would that even look like? Looking for an Oompa Loompa. This is not a sex thing. And then the creator of the event was also interviewed saying, and I quote, "It all looked good on paper." You know, it all looked good on the AI generated images. You know, like I don't really know what went wrong. You know, like I generated the images and I thought the AI would do the rest. I thought that was all we had to do. I mean, I didn't know that I had to buy the decorations, plan the events, or do any of that stuff. Again, this is the AI's fault, not ours. Now, to be honest with you, I don't really know what the fuck anybody was expecting. The company and the organizer of this is called the House of Illuminati. Are you fucking kidding me? I would have looked at this on the website and I would have called the police before I even showed up. I ain't going to no event that's put on by the House of Illuminati. About to show up and get abducted. I mean, this thing was just destined to fail. So yeah, that's it. This nightmare of a Willy Wonka experience. Please subscribe. It would make me very happy. Unlike those children. Goodbye.